Barcelona have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. No way through. That's a good ball out wide. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's made its way to him. He's found... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Dybala. That's a little off target. Rodri. Stojkovic. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Messi. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball for Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And it's Stojkovic.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Dybala. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Rodri. It's run loose here. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very... And the finish! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now this could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's had it nicked away.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Villa. 60 minutes played. Rijkaard. And it's Rodri. No, he's not getting any further than that. Crunching tackle. Now it's Olise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot could be on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to play him in. It looks a good ball through. Pinches it off him. Olise. Azar. And they win it back again. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bebeto. Now it's Olise. No, he's had it taken off him. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Olise. Tries to pass it through. Well, jeopardy does remain here. There have been numerous notable cases of teams throwing it away from this position.
Yes, Peter, but that's something I don't quite see here. As long as the players keep calm heads, as they have done until now, I can't see it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, they can break here. And this is Ronaldo. Rodri. Howson. And that is as far as it goes. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Bebeto. He has found the way through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And it's Schneider. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! Off the post. Howson lays it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. McAllister. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Flamengo with the corner. They're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he comes up trumps again.
Nuno Mendes really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And it's Kukçu. And they're quick to get it back. He's tried one! Another save.
McAllister really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Van der Ven cuts out the pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kukçu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Stojkovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Well, he's
given it away. And Bebeto! Fantastic from Bebeto! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Flamengo really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Flamengo can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The greatest...
Olise! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. Wriggles his way through. He's having a go! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kirkchu engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
McAllister with a real chance here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. He's gone for it! And he's lifted it over. Rodri. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Stojkovic. Olise. Now Van der Ven. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Kirkchu. No way through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. McAllister, and he's managed to get free. Over to the left. Nuno Mendes. Here comes the... He gets big! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's onto this. And this is Bebeto. Big chance! Yes! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Barcelona are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And it's been taken short. And he's in on goal. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Tries to play it through. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Bebeto! It's hit the crossbar. Danger averted for now. Rodri. And he's heaved it away. Stojkovic receives it in a good position here. Rijkaard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bebeto goes short. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their third corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Bebeto plays it short. Now it's Bebeto. And it's Stojkovic. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bebeto. Rijkaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a Barcelona free kick.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Chooses to go back. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
He shifted it to the flank. Stojkovic simply refused to be outdone there. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Van der Ven. Howson. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's gone backward here, and it's Stojkovic. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Baresi. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
It's run loose here. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, there's a probing ball. Azar. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Now it's Villa. Messi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona could not have hoped for a better opportunity. Barcelona are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
David Villa. Xavi Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. Calafiori. Here's Rodri. And it's Rijkaard. Some really good ball movement.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Stojkovic. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Stojkovic. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. Bebeto. Now he's got space here. Albert Ferrer. And it's Rodri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Saka. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, super find. Great ball, and he's in here. And now they can clear their lines. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Messi. Oh, Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Elise probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And that has left him in a heap. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for the run, and the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is all...
He's having a go! Fantastic from Bebeto! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, how's that for a class finish? Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bebeto with the short one. Tigres are looking to go forward now. And it's been played through. He's in a great position here. They want to be quick to recover this. Poor robust challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Van de Ven. Albert Ferrer. Van de Ven. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard. Rodri. David Villa. And the pass is intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's beautifully weighted. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Calafiori. Van de Ven. And it's Rodri. It's Albert Ferrer. Van de Ven. Rodri. And it's Stojkovic. Now it's Villa. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Olise. Olise! Fantastic from Olise! About as smooth as it gets. And the lead is extended still further. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Marquinhos. Pirlo. Tigres looking to pass their way through. No, that's been intercepted. Stojkovic. Nico Williams. Tigres have... And Cruyff! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he can clear it away. Rodri. Rijkaard. Howson. Now Howson. Rodri. Not the most accurate pass. Nico Williams. Nicely weighted ball. Spread neatly. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pirlo looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
No, he's missed it.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Marquinhos is there and he can pick it up. Calafiori tries to play it through. That is good alertness. De Bruyne. And it's Cruyff. Tigres finding their passes. Rijkaard. And it's Stojkovic. Here's Rodri. And here's Olise. Olise! It is a very, very good save.
Olise clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Villa. Cruyff. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Bebeto. Osimhen, played out wide, tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Howson. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Stojkovic. And he's got the chance, surely! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Batistuta. And that will be the final act. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple.
Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Haaland. He's come in hard. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Olise! Olise! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Bebeto! And Bebeto! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Haaland. Serginho goes on a run down the left wing. Rodri. Olise is in a really good position out wide. And here's Haaland. Now it's Cantona. Forwards and with intent. And it's Zanetti. David Villa looking understandably energised after his goal. Albert Ferrer. Calafiori. Decent progress down the left. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nicely weighted ball. Adams. Serginho powering forward here. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Haaland. Olise. Now it's Villa. And this is Bebeto. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. The ball has bounced loose now. And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's having a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control. He is through here. And a chance! And it's in. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Things looking Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Olise. Can he get it through? And here's Haaland. De Bruyne. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And here's Haaland. Bebeto being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bebeto pinches it off him. That's a good ball. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bebeto. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! And he hits the net. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very